Andrew, how are you? Nice to speak to you again.
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. The last time I was on here, I asked you if you could go through the season without losing a game. You're about six games further on now, so only three away in the league in the regular season. I mean, doesn't sound like you're going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah, serious test this week. By the looks, the Stormers are bringing over their full strength squad, which is what we want. It's great preparation for us heading into knockout rugby, but more so, we love the challenge of welcoming back the champs of the URC from last year. It's been a while since we've played the South African opponent as well, so different challenges, which brings excitement into the building when you're coming up against a different style of play. So there's been a good buzz. We've had a couple of good weeks to prepare for this game and the different threats they bring across the park. So everyone's really excited about getting stuck in on Friday night. RDS last game of the season, so we're looking to put on a good show in front of our faithful crowd, which has been great for us all year.
In terms of the boys coming back from the Ireland squad, all those who are fit, how do you decide who needs a rest and who you're going to play? Because it's been a full-on 7 weeks for some of them, hasn't it?
Yeah, first of all, how great to see them finish on a high like that. So again, the energy they're going to bring back into the building later in the week will be great for our boys, and some of the experiences and little things they've had to overcome during their campaign. So looking forward to picking their brains around the experience. In terms of those boys coming back, and it's just, we just await and assess. We've obviously had good injury updates and how they're feeling, but it's good for for them to come in on Wednesday and just to get alongside them one-on-one and just see how they are physically, mentally, and we'll make decisions based on that.
You touched on the Stormers earlier. I mean, obviously they are reigning champions, but in particular with them, from what you've seen playing against them and watching and studying and analysing, do they have specific threats, perhaps, that other South African sides? So what are the things that really concern you, you've got to deal with when you play the Stormers?
Oh, first of all, the talent they've got across the board, the amount of guys that can break a game open off counter, turnover ball. They've got some amazing pace and power, a dangerous combination. So that's in the attacking side of the ball. In defence, it's a different challenge with the line spread they bring, which is a lot different to a number of the teams we've been playing. It's a different level of line speed generally that most of the South African teams bring, but the Stormers in particular do come hard off the line. So our little skill set and our accuracy, all the little things around our pass, our tight line, everything's going to be really important for us when we do have the ball, so we can build phases against them.
Yeah, lastly, you touched on, I think it's the last regular season game, the RDS, and your support there has been fantastic, hasn't it? And I guess another big night coming up this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Can't think of many games where we haven't been near full at the RDS this year. So we do treasure the support we get there, and we're again Friday night football. We're looking forward to what should be a great game with 1v2 in the competition. So looking forward to seeing everyone down there.
Yeah, it could be a dry run for the final, couldn't it?
We'll see. There's a lot of water to go under the bridge before then.
Thanks for your time as always.
Cheers.
It's John here. La Rochelle and Stormers are two teams that beat Leinster at critical stages in finals. So, is there a score to settle in this game, or would that be a motivation to Leinster?
There was balls in the final or the semi-final last year, but again, South African opposition, lots of similar things that they bring, but. With the Stormers, as I've touched on, we've got great respect for them because of the way they play and the threats they do have across the field. So, yeah, as I said, excitement in the building is high. Just for a good challenge 1v2.
Yeah. I was asking Michael, about South African rugby, and from your kind of global experience, do you think the South African are the same force in the URC as they were in Super Rugby or even in the old Curry Cup days?
Oh, definitely, yeah. They've got, I suppose there's a lot more of the South African boys have headed back home over the last year or two, especially being part of this competition, World Cup coming up. So there's a high amount of Springboks playing amongst the teams at the moment, which is great for South African rugby and great for the competition, the URC and in the Champions Cup. So yeah, had some great battles against South African teams in Super Rugby, and yeah, they're again strong, physically good athletes. Nothing's changed there.